An astounding disclosure by the renowned billionaire Elon Musk. This visionary entrepreneur has shared insights that will undoubtedly captivate your curiosity. Dive with us into this intriguing video to uncover Musk's perspectives on the rapture and its impending occurrence. This is an insight you won't want to overlook. The rapture, in Christian theology, signifies events anticipated at the end of days. It's believed that both the living and the departed faithful will ascend to heaven to reunite with Jesus Christ during his prophesied return, often referred to as the second coming or parousia. The foundation of the rapture is built on the hope of Jesus returning to redeem all church members. Notably, the term rapture isn't present in the New Testament. Instead, Apostle Paul, in his letter to the Thessalonians, conveyed that the Lord would descend from the heavens accompanied by the sounding of a trumpet. This would signal the rise of the deceased believers, 4:16. Subsequently, the living faithful will ascend, a process also described as being caught up, or in Latin, rapio, mirroring the original phrase in Koine Greek, to unite with the Lord in the skies. As recorded by Mark, Matthew, and Luke, discuss Jesus' return to earth from the heavens, indicating his arrival with immense power and splendor, 13:26 reference. The concept of the rapture often intertwines with the idea of Jesus reigning on earth for a literal millennium following his return, as detailed in Revelation's 20th chapter. Yet interpretations vary, with perspectives like the amillennial view challenging this belief. Debate also arises around the timing of the rapture. Some argue it will take place prior to the prophesied tribulation on earth, as alluded to in Daniel 12:1 and Matthew 24:21, preceding the culmination. Others, known as post-tribulationists, believe it will transpire following this turbulent period. Furthermore, the doctrine of the rapture is sometimes linked with dispensationalism, the belief that God introduces new covenants with his people periodically. Some advocates of the rapture also identify various texts and theories about the end of days, typically termed as apocalyptic literature and millenarian thought, have emerged. Such notions have enthralled believers, even though interpretations have varied and occasionally faced rejection. The 16th century futurist movement, for instance, posited that biblical end-time prophecies would realize in days to come, forecasting events like the ascent of the Antichrist and Jesus' return. Historical happenings have also influenced these ideologies. A case in point is the establishment of the Massachusetts Bay Colony by the Puritans, driven by their conviction that they were laying the groundwork for Jesus' subsequent arrival. As the U.S. underwent the transformative periods of the Great Awakening and its sequel, the Second Great Awakening, there was a palpable rise in evangelical enthusiasm. This energy stoked beliefs about the impending millennium, the dawn of a fresh spiritual era, and Christ's fast-approaching return. A key figure of this epoch was William Miller, who boldly forecasted the Second Coming in 1843, a proclamation that catalyzed the birth of Adventist denominations. Across the 19th and 20th centuries, the rapture notion remained steadfast, finding advocates among evangelicals, fundamentalists, and even transcending Christian boundaries to influence dread of atomic conflict. Intrigue in rapture prophecies soared. As the millennium neared, this curiosity spilled into mainstream culture, further fanned by works like evangelist Jack Chick's illustrative literature and the popular Left Behind series in books and film. Speculations even pinpointed exact rapture dates, notably by evangelist Harold Camping in 2011. Such convictions continued to flourish, shaping religious discourse well into the early Elon Musk share about Jesus and the rapture. During a conversation with the Babylon Bee, Tesla's co-founder and leader Elon Musk delved deep into his perspectives on Jesus Christ and religious beliefs. Responding to whether he recognizes Jesus as his personal savior, Elon noted, "The ideals Jesus preached resonate with me. There's undeniable wisdom in Jesus' teachings, and I'm aligned with those values." He underscored messages like choosing forgiveness over retaliation and the golden rule of treating others as one would like to be treated, pointing out the significance of love thy neighbor as thyself. On the topic of salvation through Jesus, Elon quipped, "Why wouldn't I want to be saved?" He disclosed that he was baptized during his childhood but still harbors many inquiries about divinity, faith, and the biblical narratives of Jesus. While he doesn't identify as deeply religious, he did mention seeking guidance through prayer. Elon perceives this dialogue as a beacon of hope for mankind. In his words, it's an occasion that everyone globally can relish as a hallmark of human progress. Amidst prevailing bleak narratives, He envisions this as a universal cause for celebration, hoping it brings a spark of joy in the divine narrative of redemption. God's overarching mission aims to mend the rift caused by Adam's transgression, reinstating harmony in creation by reuniting humanity with him. The resurrection of the faithful is a cornerstone of this cosmic realignment, as illustrated in Romans 8:18-23. The rapture is pivotal to this reclamation journey. Still, before Christ's imminent return and his kingdom's inauguration, scriptures indicate that God's ire will be unleashed upon those rebelling against his dominion. The church is assured respite from this impending wrath, with the rapture serving as its shield. The subsequent burning query is, when is the rapture slated to occur? The rapture's chronology, especially concerning the tribulation, sparks fervent discussions and debates among believers, tracing back through centuries. While the precise moment of Christ's second advent remains enigmatic, scriptural analysis delineates three primary hypotheses. The pre-tribulation stance posits the rapture preceding the onset of the 7-year tribulation epoch. This perspective resonates with many, buoyed by the hope of being exempt from the ensuing adversities. Early Christians, imbued with a fervent anticipation, believed Christ's return was imminent. Crucially, there are no mandated prophetic milestones preceding the rapture. It remains unpredictably spontaneous. Alternatively, the mid-tribulation theory contends that the rapture will transpire halfway through the tribulation, post a peace accord safeguarding Israel. This viewpoint perceives the initial tribulation years as benign for believers. Here the sequence unfolds with the rapture, followed by the peace accord's dissolution, and culminating in the unleashing of divine retribution. Both pre- and mid-tribulation perspectives are buttressed by scriptural interpretations, rendering them as viable beliefs. Regardless of the specifics, the cardinal message remains. Remain vigilant and poised for Christ's eventual return. The post-tribulation perspective asserts that the rapture transpires following the tribulation span. Adherents of this viewpoint believe that while the faithful will navigate through the tribulation's challenges, God's shield will remain unwavering. Various biblical verses lend credence to this perspective, hinting at the church's tribulations. Yet a constant theme remains: God's unwavering protection and guardianship over his followers. Whether pre, mid, or post-tribulation, the pivotal emphasis is on staying alert and prepared for Christ's second coming. In summation, the rapture stands as a central tenet in Christian eschatological thought, distinguished by varying timelines. Each viewpoint finds anchoring in the scriptures, allowing believers to derive diverse conclusions from their readings. But irrespective of these variations, one truth remains unaltered: the necessity of readiness for Christ's awaited return. Our lives should resonate with an eternal mindset, valuing the divine's reign supreme. Regardless of when the rapture is set to occur, our faith should remain steadfast in God's overarching sovereignty and his impeccable design for his followers. Let's retain our gaze on Christ, immersing ourselves in the anticipation today. If you enjoyed our content and would like to see more, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if this video brought value to your day, and don't hesitate to share your thoughts or questions in the comments section below. To continue your journey with us, we've handpicked 2 videos for you, our latest upload on the left and a recommended video just for you on the right. Your engagement motivates us to keep producing content that you love. We're looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, take care.